guess it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies suddenly always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that I could try to fight. It wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I'm looking for layers, hoping you're not just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that I could try to fight. It wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I can't help Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me a time, give me a time. Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me your time, all of your time.
Ain't got no riches, ain't got no money that runs long, but I got a heart that's strong and a love that's tall. Ain't got no name, ain't got no fancy education, but I can see right through a powdered face on a painted fool. Let me slip through. Why you tryna hold me back? I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that, yeah. They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news. I don't worry about people in my face. I hit them with the style and grace, and watch the ankles break. Whoa, whoa. I know you wish I would fade away, but I got more to say. Lord, they pray. Ow! Let me slip through. Why you tryna hold me back? I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that, yeah. They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news.
All day, all night. Alright, alright. All day, all night. Alright, alright.
Oh,
All day, all night.
oh,
Alright, alright.
oh,
All day, all night.
oh, They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news.
just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Walker Buehler. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Buehler winds and fires.
2-0.
And another ball.
No strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
3-1.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Juan Soto now. That one way outside, and that's ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That misses, and the count now 2-0.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next offering way off the plate. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Foul ball. Three and two. The pitch is outside. And ball four.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Fastball is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one missed.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Into center and a base hit. Lead runner holds up, They're at first and second with nobody out.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And the first offering is not close.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
No outs, runners at first and second. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
It looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And they're all loaded up.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And now it's Mark Vientos. And that one goes straight to the backstop. But all the runners hold. Soto on third, Alonso on second, Nimmo at first with no outs. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
3 balls, no strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Buehler deals. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing? I'm just waiting for a foul ball up here. I mean, this is one of the best places to be ready and to have a foul ball opportunity.
Line drive to short and caught. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That one misses, and the count is 2-0. Outside, Francisco Alvarez waiting to hit for the Mets. Late swing, foul to the left.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Buehler fires, and that'll load the bases. So bases all loaded up. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Not close with that one. Ball one. And there's a ball.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one missed.
No strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3 balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Breaking down the young and what I owe them. Trying to fit into an aura that I'm molded.
Back here at Fenway Park, and on the hill in this one, Max Kranick. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That one ripped right center field. Tattooed and gone. His 4th home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big-time swing, and we're all tied up. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox. And there's a fly ball deep right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And he's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's Alex Bregman. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. Second home run of the inning for him, and they grab the lead. It's 3-1.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Oh, Brew, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Now here is Buehler Abreu. Liner caught at second. Check out the Red Sox lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Taylor sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. Nick Sogard, the next to hit. Drops a bunt down the first base side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back in Boston, now the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Walker Buehler will go back to work.
1-0.
Pitch misses. 1-0. And another ball. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
And that one way outside. And now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
In the air, left field, Durant. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, center fielder
Tyrone Taylor now at the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That's way outside, and that is ball 1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. In the air, left side, Durant. 2 away.
now batting shortstop Francisco.
So the batting order turns over. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's already homered here in this one. First offering misses badly for ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And that's outside. Juan Soto hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
2 outs. There's a strike.
3-1.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Up next,
And now it's Juan Soto. He reached out a walk his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Lindor on the move. Ball misses. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back inside Fenway Park, we head to the bottom of the second, and here is Trevor Story. Kranick back to work. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Reaching back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So up next, David Hamilton.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
One down, base is empty. Gets the bunt down the right side. Alonso steps on first for the out. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox.
He's done a great job making contact recently, hitting better than .350 this month.
Puts a bunt down. Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Mets 1. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Buehler turns, kicks, fires. That one misses. Ball 2.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
.3-0 down. Fastball for a strike.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
And that one hammered. That's back. And that is gone. He sends it out of here. His 9th homer of the year. It's 3-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Pete Alonso. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Alonso in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
And there's a ball. Buehler, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And it hits off the monster. Alonso headed for 3rd. He's not stopping. On his way home. Played the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white Mary Dad Chuck D in my community. I burn oil on the skill list.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. First pitch, not close. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 3. That's towards center. Campbell under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away down.
Now, the designated hitter,
Mark Vientos will hit next. He's 0 for 1. And ball 1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And delivers outside. Two down, nobody on.
3-0.
And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
McNeil takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that misses as well. Francisco Alvarez in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
First and second, 2 outs. And now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. Ball 1, no strikes.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Now 3-0. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. As we go to the last of the third. Now batting Jarren Duran. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Didn't quite have enough.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now it's Devers at the plate. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Line drive, Adam in center field.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Alex Bregman. Well struck left field. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add on. It's 4-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now it's going to be Buehler Abreu. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 12th of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
This one smoked on its way out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 6-2.
They wasted no time in that at-bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Base is empty with 2 away. Next is switch hitting first baseman Nick Sogard. And he pops up the bunt. Kranick makes the catch, and that'll do it. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Mets 2. Back here at Fenway, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brett Beatty. And the first offering is not close.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Bell just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Man at first, nobody out. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. That one missed.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
And another ball. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Lindor up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Next pitch is outside. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. And they're all loaded up.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Beatty, the runner at third. Taylor over at second. Lindor on at first with nobody out. Now a pop-up on the infield. Infield fly called there.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So they're all loaded up. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That one not close. And it's 1-1. The pitch.
2-1.
That misses the zone. And now 3-1.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
High in the air, out to right. Abreu under it. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 6-3.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seat spot. He'll take the sac fly, RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Walker Buehler will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Liam Hendricks.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First pitch, not close.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
And that's downstairs and outside. And another ball. Mark Vientos waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Look out. That fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. His teammates are not happy. They're barking from the third base dugout after seeing that pitch, and now both teams are being warned.
Well, they're just sticking up for their teammate right here and didn't like the way that one looked, but with the warning to both sides, every pitcher in this game is going to have to be careful working inside the rest of the way.
So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. Oh, and this one gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Bases loaded, 2 down. Outside.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
That misses, and it's 3-0.
Bases loaded here. If he walks him, probably not the worst thing, because the alternative could be a grand slam.
And fouled off. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff.
1-1.
Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That missed by a lot. Now 2 balls and a strike. Red Sox leading it by 2. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
This one popped up. Hamilton. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. No hits for them in the inning, but they're gifted a couple of runs. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Mets 4. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trevor Story. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Red Sox, David Hamilton. 0 for 1 so far. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they're up by 3.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Left field, way back there. Nimmo going back on it. And this one's off the billboards. Home run. His 2nd homer this series, and they add a couple more. It's 9-4.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Max Kranick will depart. Got them some innings, but they didn't come easy. New pitcher coming on, and we'll be back after a quick break. The new pitcher in the game, Clay Holmes.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Rafael Devers up to hit. 1 for 2. And a sac bunt here. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade an out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead, they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get an out there.
Here's Alex Bregman. Sack bunt towards third. Baden. Off balance feed. There's one. And that's all they'll get.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Puts a bunt down. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Here's the center fielder, Christian Campbell.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I'm here.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Bregman around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And the first offering is not close.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That one misses. 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Stepping in, Brett Beatty. First offering misses badly for ball 1. One out, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and now 2-0. And that's down and away.
No strike.
Fouled off left side. The 3-1. Outside ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Runner on at first with one gone. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
1-0.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Beatty over at first with one away. And now 2-0. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Sogard hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Ball 1 there. The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball.
No strike.
Juan Soto would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boog?
So first and second with 2 outs. Now here is Juan Soto. Fastball is outside. That one outside, and it's 2-0. And that's outside. Pete Alonso up next for the Mets. Check swing called strike. 3-1. Two on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And now Pete Alonso. Way outside, and it gets away. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. That misses the zone. 2-0. That one missed.
No strike.
Bases loaded. 2 down. All Red Sox in this one. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Bregman is under it, and that is that. Mets leave them loaded, and that is not what they needed. down 10-4. Back now at Fenway, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Nick Sogard. Holmes back to work. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He'll circle the bases. It's 11-4.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Story now. On the ground to third. He gets there with the slide. And very nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And here is David Hamilton. Bunted back towards the mound. Toss to Alonso, and that's an out. Two down, bases empty. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Next to hit, Jarren Duran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And now first and second with two outs. Not in time, he's safe. So Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. To first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. 5 innings complete. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top of the 6th inning, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, so the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay, so a man at first, and now the DH, Mark Vientos. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases.
Now batting, catcher,
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Fastball is outside.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Bases loaded, nobody out, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Not close with that one, and now 3-0. And there's the automatic. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Nimmo at third. Vientos at second. McNeil at first with no outs. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. First pitch, not close. And another ball. Bases juiced, no outs. That misses the zone, and it's 3-0. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 11-6.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Digging in, Tyrone Taylor. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Ball 1 to Taylor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Oh, right to the backstop. And the runners will move up.
Heads up base running right there.
Two on, 1 out.
Rio.
Swing and a pop-up. Bregman nabs it out. Number 2.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Liam Hendricks departs, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Garrett Crochet.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Dreams are
Lindor, the next to hit, takes outside.
Ball.
Second and third, 2 down. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Juan Soto waiting to hit for the Mets. This one in the air, center field. Campbell sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that is that. No hits for them in the inning, but they're gifted a couple of runs. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Red Sox 11 and the Mets 6. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Buehler Abreu. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Well struck, right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
And now the center fielder, Christian Campbell. That smash towards center. Taylor makes the grab, 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Nick Sogard. Fouled off to the right. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it bangs off the monster. Run comes in from second, and it's now a 6-run lead.
There he is coming through with a knock right there. I like the fact that he can pick him up and put him down a little bit. First basemen aren't known for the speed, but you see him get that extra base hit there. Now he's in scoring position.
Here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Clay Holmes out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. A new arm into the game, the righty Kodai Senga.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
One out, runner at second. Trevor Story comes up to the plate, 1 for 3. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Hamilton stands in now and watches strike 1. Puts a bunt down. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. The run scores from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well, that wasn't a suicide squeeze, meaning the runner from third wasn't running towards home on the pitch, but he did a great job of reading the ball, going down off the bat, and not allowed him to hustle home. Perfect execution of the safety squeeze.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
0-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And that bunted towards third. Baden gets it to first.
He's out.
The runners move up on the sacrifice.
Now that is left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jaron Duran up next for the Red Sox. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
One strike.
Puts a bunt down. McNeil. Not in time. That's a bunt single. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Puts a bunt down. Alonso. Oh, a great flip. What a play. Inning over. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We're through 6 full. The Red Sox on top 14-6. Back here in Boston, now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. That misses,
1-0.
and that's ball 1. Crochet ready to fire now. That misses. Now 2-0. And another ball. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So up next for New York, Pete Alonso. And the first offering is not close. That one missed. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Nobody out, runner at first. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Three-1 now. And there's a foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Left fielder,
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that's outside. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. First and second here, no outs. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
3-1.
And he takes a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So bases all loaded up. Mark Vientos getting ready to hit. First pitch, not close. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Grounder might be 2. There's 1. And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. That one not close. Ball 1. And another ball. 2 outs with a runner at third.
Ball 3.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Swing and a drive, deep right field, way back. And that one's gone. He leaves the yard to right. Third home run of the season. It's 14-9.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And ball 1.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And there's a ball. Smoked on the ground a second. Third out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and now Alex Bregman. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And it's off the Green Monster. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Buehler Abreu. Bunt attempt popped up. Tosses to first. Out. They handle the bunt and get the out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here comes Bregman, and he scores. And now it's 15-9.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And stepping in for Boston, Nick Sogard.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And he lays one down the left side. Throws to first in time. Here's Trevor Story. Bunting, and he pops it up. Tosses to first.
He's out.
And Story is out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. A run on 2 hits, and they leave one. 8th inning coming up. Boston's out in front, 15-9. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty.
Crochet back to work. Not even close there, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Way outside, and that's ball 3. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Fastball for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And that is out of play. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting center fielder Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 in this one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
No strikes.
The lefty, the 1-0. That one missed. Runner at first with no outs here. Pitch misses there. Ball 3. Up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And now 2 aboard.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. First and second, no outs. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next
Ball
one
three.
misses, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, no strikes.
Slice down the right side. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Now batting, right fielder Juan Soto.
2 on with 1 out, and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. And that's
1-0.
outside. And delivers
2-0.
outside. That one
3-0.
way outside. 3-0. One out. Runners at first and second. There's a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Full count.
And they're all loaded up.
Up next for the Mets.
And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. Bases loaded. 1 away. That one
3 balls,
misses.
no strikes.
And it's 3-0. And there's the automatic. On the ground, a short could be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1, and that's 2.
These boys are ready to make a play with the bases loaded. Excellent job of execution there. You turn the double play, and the inning is over.
Bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, David Hamilton. And he lays down a bunt, and it goes just foul.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Bunts it towards the mound. Toss to Alonso, and a quick out, number 1. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and they get the out. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. The throw into second, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man at second here with 2 away. And here is Devers. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. The 2-run shot is 11th of the year. It's 17-9.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kodai Senga won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Reed Garrett. He's into the game with the bases empty. So digging in, Alex Bregman. There's a swing and a drive. And it's foul. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last chance coming up here for the Mets. Not measuring up how I want to be. Pleased with small things. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. Man at first, Mark Vientos, the next to hit. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. Bases loaded, nobody out. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And that one way outside. 1-0. And another ball. And there's a ball. Right through there for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Popped up. And that one actually would be grabbed by Story.
Now batting, center fielder, Taylor.
Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one lifted to left. Rings it in. Runner tags from third. In there safely.
Now, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
So it's their last chance in this one. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And the first offering is not close. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
High-scoring ball game in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even boom with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows. 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me. Reaping everything I sow.